Breaking news, my people. So there is a mass protest that have erupted across Havana. Guys, as Cuba currently faces what officials describe as worst rolling blackouts in decades. In a very long while, this haven't happened. But plugging large parts of capital into repeated hours, long power outage, and deepening public frustrations. Welcome back to another latest information. If you haven't seen me on your screen before, my name is Gladys and I tell you the latest information happening around the world. So residents took to the streets after a widespread after electricity failures disrupted daily life. Imagine when there is no lights and businesses can't even move on. So many businesses cannot even move on when there is no light. And you imagine people who operate with this light and then there is no light, they shut down businesses. People suffer to, they struggle to actually do daily activities, daily businesses. Or those of them that go to work, you want to press your clothes, you did not seek iron, you not seek light to plug iron and press your clothes. Will you wear a rumpled outfit to work? That kind of thing is not even good for the ear, and that kind of problem is what is causing this problem, is disrupting daily life in Havana. Guys, is shutting down businesses, is currently halting transport systems because leaving to work most of the times they need to, some of the motors that are being charged, they can't even operate when there is no light, and leaving many neighborhoods without reliable lighting and water supply. Like inside Nigeria, in a house where you're living, there is no water, there is no light. How you even going on the sumo to charge or to even recharge and even pump water? Are you going to bathe urine? That kind of problem, that kind of issues is what is happening inside Havana. When there is light and there is no light in your apartment, that kind of issue is problem because they can't even cope. You know, go fit cook. For those of you that uses gas, you use a stove, this electric cooker, you can't even cook, and leaving many neighborhoods into problem without even a reliable lighting. You can't even see light to create videos. For those of you that are into content, the situation has even sparked reactions. It has sparked anger, anxiety, especially among families struggling to cope with prolonged instability. So all this is the more reason why there is problem in Havana. So Cuban authorities have even pointed to long-standing economic pressures, so including this problem, including this decades old US embargo, which they say have severely restricted access to fuel, spare parts, and even foreign investment needed to maintain the country's aging power infrastructures as well. According to officials, these constraints have made serious increasingly difficult to stabilize the national grid. So, however, critics have even argued the matter that international economic mismanagement has also contributed significantly to the crisis that they are facing, pointing the influence in energy, pointing all this energy production and also infrastructural maintenances. The government, meanwhile, insists that external restrictions remain the primary cause of shortages. The blackouts have added to growing public frustrations over inflation. Things are going up more than expected. It's disrupting people's activity, people's businesses, and life. Now, food scarcity has become a problem and also declining living standards across the island. Looking at many residents, the protests reflect not just anger over electricity cuts, it's also deepened dissatisfaction with what is happening in the country, how the country's economy hardship is affecting citizens and people. As tensions rise in Havana, authorities have urged calm while promising efforts to restore power stability. They have promised they are going to make things right, but with fuel shortages and infrastructure challenges persisting, many Cubans say relief feel increasingly out of reach. I'm just gonna keep you guys updated on latest news and informations around the world. Kindly stay tuned. I'll keep you updated. Subscribe to this channel for more.